Hello and welcome to the 2022 ShuffleIT Dominion Online Championship. This is the round of 256. Had a bye in the first round of the tournament, and now I am playing against dbleevs, who I don't believe I've ever played before. The format for this is first to 3.5 wins, and if there's a tie getting there, then you play a tiebreaker game with second player winning ties. All right. With all that out of the way, what do we want to do here? Trade trashes, and that's it. Okay. We're gonna want to save our coffer probably for like a double estate trade then. The villages are Galley and Snowy. Do we want a tent? Do we want a gladiator? We can always play it as lurker, so it doesn't. We can decollide terminals for what that's worth. Tent mostly would be exciting for getting access to garrison and hill fort. Snowy gives us plus buy. I think there is some draw here with Galley. Not a lot, unless we uncover garrison. I'm not convinced that, although this is altogether kind of awkward. I don't necessarily want to play a lurker. I think I'm actually gonna open with a bard because opening Galley is just like not really doing anything. But man, I don't know. Do I just go silver bard or do I go like gladiator tent? I mean, I guess the advantage of gladiator is that I can hit. There's at least that potential to get an extra coin, and that turns into a trade. Definitely not excited about having a gladiator in my deck, though. Even if I can play it as lurker, like lurker isn't that amazing here either. But double action allows for the potential of double lurker, which has some benefits. So I guess I'll take a gladiator. I don't. Yeah, like I said, I don't feel great about it. I don't feel great about any opening on this board, really. We'll definitely want to trade away 2 estates. If we get a good opportunity to trade estate copper, we'll do that. Beyond that, I don't think it's important to try to like trade that copper's away. Okay. We are going to want to play with galleys and such, which means we're going to want stuff to pair with them, so I think I will take a baker. Okay, we bottom deck 2 estates. That's not really ideal. Opponent hasn't seen their gladiator. I played the idol first. Yep. Yeah, so playing this as lurker does not do a lot. So because they can just snipe whatever I lurk. So I guess I'm just. I could take another baker. I kind of would rather have a galley already, honest. think. Man, this sucks. All right, I'm gonna take a border guard, I guess. And I can't snipe whatever they lurk. Ugh. This is unreasonable. Oh, come on. I'm not gonna get to punish them for that. Like I've taken nothing but actions, and all of them are in these 5 cards. That is so ridiculous. Like, oh man. All right, this is gonna be another Galley. Like, what is this? Come on. All right, I think what we're gonna do. Like, we could double lurk here. Could lurk another Baker, I guess. Sure. All right, this is another Galley. We are going to need to get a Snowy at some point here. Since nobody picked up a tent. Oh, thank God. Okay. Should I trade here? Yeah, probably. You need to get that Snowy, but I think taking that chance to trash the last estate is going to be worth it. Okay. So we already have enough money to buy a Snowy, which means depending on what we draw with the Galley, we might want to lurk with the Baker rather than... You saw your spy 2 turns in a row? That's not fair. Yeah, I think I'm gonna lurk. Lurk Baker? Do I lurk Galley? I'm not actually sure. I think Galley. I'm gonna play this one normally, I think. Occurs to me. I guess I want it with the Snowy, don't I? Horn is great. Am I gonna want to lurk here? I guess I can just... use the plus buy. Other thing I could do... actually is buy a fortune. Wait. Oh, right, I didn't discard a border card. No reason to lurk here. Top deck. Should I just top deck the Fortune? Probably top deck the Fortune. I think another border guard is good. We can spend the coffers before we play the Fortune. Presumably. To double them. And so having them around will be good. I'm not actually sure if the interface is going to let me do that, but hopefully it will. It's nice. Is it? I guess it's probably better to play the Baker because we can top deck the border guard anyway. It's got to be Fortune, I guess. Right, so I guess we don't really have any need to play those coffers, huh? I mean, we're not obviously going to make use of them. Should I just double Province at this point? I probably should. Because without access to Garrison, we're just not going to get enough better than this for it to matter. And we've still got 6 coffers stored up, so we've got a pretty good position from that standpoint. Got plus buy this turn. Why do they have 1 idle? I don't know. Getting another snowy would be pretty reasonable. Alright, Province. I could take another snowy. I could just take another border guard. I think I'll take the snowy. Having the plus buy to use seems good. We can double Province here, we'll be in great shape. Yeah, it's gotta be the snowy. And yeah, they don't really have an answer here, and I almost have Province in hand already. You didn't need to spend those coffers. You want to undo that? You can undo that. Or not. Okay. Well. That was actually, oh, well, okay. I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry. So I don't actually know. I guess my opponent probably just took way too many golds there. I think that's the primary issue. I mean, gold is not a terrible card on that board, but I think you want to be able to find like fortune a lot more often than that allows you to do. In fact, I would have preferred probably not to get the gold that I did get, to be honest. I guess I got a 5th silver from Bard. Must have been the case. I don't exactly remember it, but traded twice. Okay, so we got Apprentice Market Square. Journeyman Patron with Academy could be a thing. I mean, Goat Herd, yeah, that's pretty reasonable. That is the trashing. And I'm 2nd player, so we could go straight from Market Square. They're unlikely to collide, though. Patron is pretty reasonable, especially because we're probably going to want it anyway with the Journeyman. So I think I will actually follow here. Okay, hopefully our opponent plays their Goat Herd this turn. Yay. We got 3. I'm anticipating taking an Apprentice next turn. I mean, we could bottom deck the Patron and fail to do it, but I think I'm going to take a Market Square rather than another Goat Herd. I don't think it makes sense to take Academy over Apprentice here. We will want it at some point. Also, Tormentor, actually. That's draw. Ooh. We are going to already have a Villager. Maybe. Oh boy. I think it's Apprentice, but it's close. We are going to pick up a Tormentor. We're gonna take Academy and we're gonna take Tormentor. Hopefully both of those this shuffle. Okay, Academy now. Unfortunately, do not hit Tormentor. I think I just take another Market Square. All right, now we're going to grab the Tormentor. We are going to want another Apprentice, but I want to start getting those imps. Not trashing for me? This is a pretty awkward hand. I'm actually tempted to trash the Goat Herd. Though that's going to make the Apprentice miss the shuffle. Are we okay with buying nothing here? Or do we keep one of these coppers and take another? I mean, having one more Market Square is not super important, I think. We might be helping our opponent more than we would like, but I want to get the coppers out of my deck. I want to line stuff up. Okay, we didn't, as it turns out. Need those golds. All right, cool. We get an imp here, and then we're going to take another Apprentice. Top deck something. We don't need this Patron this turn. wonder if we are meant to take a charlatan at some point here. Our opponent has not invested in Apprentice. I'd still rather get another Apprentice first, but... here we go. Here we go. Now... can imp play... do we... I think we're just going to trash a copper with this Apprentice. So we're going to do that. All right, we definitely need another market square. Two apprentices and an imp. Is that good enough? Like, I could just grab a journeyman. Yeah, let's take the journeyman. Estate? You don't have any estates. Buy gold on this board. Not understand. Apprentice of gold. I think so. Okay, we can goat herd to trash this, doing this. We can draw it with journeyman. And apprentice, last copper. Okay, want another market square. Another patron and another market square. Patron is for coffers. The idea. I guess we're not very likely to actually ever get imps, are we? We have to have the Tormentor in our opening hand. Oh well. Alright, do we just play a market square? I guess so. We can trash the goat herd at this point, for sure. We've seen both of our patrons, so the journeyman isn't really doing anything there. Alright, that's both of our apprentices. Might want to get another one, I guess, just so we can get golds faster. Probably time to take a province. We could grab the charlatan. Province. Charlatan apprentice. Okay, here we're gonna name patron. I mean, if we had a second journeyman, it would be more impactful to name that, but I still think we have 2 patrons. We don't mind if we draw the market squares, obviously. We want to draw the golds. I'm envious? Well, that's not great. Charlatan will help, but still not great. Wah. Go. Double province. Or add more components. Double province should be good. We can, if we need to, trash a province. Oh, I did. That was while I was envious. Oh, oh wow! I'm gonna have some money this turn. Okay. Yeah, I think we just trash the province. Honestly. Let's go ahead and this. How many? 4 golds, 5 golds, 4 golds. Okay. Good to do this then. I forgot about the imp too. Yeah, Apprentice Market Square. Okay, so we've got Fisherman. We don't have trashing. Oh, we have Sauna. Okay, never mind. We open Silver Sauna then? Probably open Silver Sauna. We're gonna Expedition to try to line that up. Yeah, I mean, it would be nice to take a Fisherman, but we gotta prioritize the trashing. And then ultimately we wanna... Sauna Invento is also the only draw, so if we want to try to do like inventor stuff, say. I think I'm gonna risk taking this on here. Okay, well, Expedition, that makes it pretty likely we get to trash 2 cards. I think I'm gonna do that. I mean, I could have also taken a silver, but it'd be pretty likely is too strong. Whatever. Okay, so spices would not be unreasonable. Conceal the sauna to not trigger a shuffle with it if we want, although there are 2 estates, maybe we want to trigger a shuffle. We just go ahead and take Inventor. The spices would be good for allowing us to like buy Expedition or whatever. But it is another stop card. I think it's probably worth it to take 1 spices. Maybe I just seal this and buy Expedition, actually. Forgot I had 2 coffers. Don't think that changes what I want to do, though, because I really want to trash those estates. Well, some progress there. So we can go double Sauna, but I think I do want the Inventor. And besides, taking the last Sauna probably isn't what I want to do anyway. They could go Sauna Avanto here. I'm guaranteed to be able to hit Avanto, so that wouldn't be so bad. I can top deck an Avanto even. Yeah, let's do that. Will you take Avanto here? I should be able to get... Well, that was disappointing. Thought I would be able to get 2 Avantos, but I did not draw so terribly well. Expedition here? Yes. Hopefully they're not able to get double Avanto here. That would be very sad for me. They are. Damn it. But they don't take it. Okay, well, that is a choice. Do we want ports? Or do we want another Inventor? I think another Inventor. I mean, Harbinger actively makes it harder to collide Sauna Avanto. So I think I don't want that. So I have 3 Saunas and 3 Avantos, so it doesn't matter which one I lead on in general. This turn I played 2 Saunas, so I should lead on the Sauna. Right? Because that's not right. Do I have another Avanto down here? I think I do. Okay, so never mind. Could do this. Is there any value in gain and play here is the question. We could seal this and then just top deck some stuff. Top deck some fishermen. If we invent an inventor, we can't play it anyway, so I think... But we can gain and play a fisherman, but I don't think we're gonna really care too much about the money, especially because we can top deck. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go that, this, gaining fisherman, top decking it, this. I do kind of want another spices. I don't get the super cheap fisherman. But I guess I have enough money that that probably doesn't matter. Or maybe I don't want other spices. I don't know. We do kind of need some ports, right? We could top deck ports. Oh, right, I only get to trash twice. Ah, that's annoying. Yeah, having another buy would let us buy Expedition more reliably. I think I will take another spices for that reason. Do we possibly want Haggler? Probably not. Let's go Fisherman Spices, I guess. Then we can start thinking about greening next turn, maybe. You didn't trash with your silver. Well, I guess if you have an estate in hand, you can trash that. Except you didn't. Sad. So this is going to be running towards a pile out. Devil's Workshop seems a little late. I think it might have been correct to get at some point, but now it seems... Really? Okay. Fine. Grab another fisherman while we can. I think Expedition Inventor. Okay, this time he did it. Gold. Oh no. Okay, so we go... We invent all the fishermen. Can we... Or do we gain an inventor? We have 3 buys, so we can empty the ports. We have 4 draws. I think we don't quite have enough gains to do this, right? We can do a bunch of inventing inventor, but we can't empty... We can't quite empty fishermen or inventors. I guess we could invent, like... I think I think what I meant to do is invent as many inventors as I can and buy a bunch of expeditions. And maybe like a province. Oh, I can only play so many of these anyway. We can invent fishermen and we could seal the inventor, but I think we can just invent the province. Expedition. I think I'll take one more province. Just to be sure. Feels broken. I'm not sure what they specifically mean, but probably played more defensively than I needed to, but you know, I could afford to do that, so why not? We can obviously pile this turn. But yeah, I don't really know how to respond to it because I'm not sure what this refers to. Okay. Invento, Sauna, Invento, Sauna. I guess it doesn't really matter if we chain or not, but enter port and enter invent ports. Onto play Sauna port and enter port and enter and fisherman, a fisherman, some provinces. Okay. There was probably like a more elegant way to do that, but obviously it doesn't matter. Or just empty provinces. Maybe. Whatever. Not important. Okay, so if I win this one, it'll be the end of the match. So this is an interesting opening decision. I think it's got to be vampire. And then do we take monastery? I mean, there is supplies, so there's a cheap card to buy with monastery, and then supplies has some synergy with it. If we need to feed vampire in the long run, there is banquet. There is no plus buy, so but we are going to want to get thin with like highway. Banquet does say non-victory, so we can't use that to like. We're going to want to get a lot of highways. There are villages withdraw, but the gains are going to be limited. I mean, I could believe that the monastery is actually not good, because what we really want to do is just hit 5 again. Although, I guess we can just... If we have a monastery, we can kind of just keep banqueting. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, we're going to take monastery. Well, okay, fine. All I need to do is hit 3, and I hit 1. Ugh. I think I would prefer supplies to silver, so... We don't have the monastery in hand, so we're not going to banquet. Modify, highway. Highway isn't doing too much if we're banqueting, but it does something if we're not. Modify will, you know, help us in. I think it's modify. Okay, here we go. We're gonna banquet for another vampire. Don't know why this is one at a time. Whatever. Oh, well, alright. Actually... do we want... This is awkward. I mean, let's talk the modify? I mean, I guess there's nothing in particular that we want to modify the estate into anyway, right? Probably not. Is it worth not trashing a copper in order to get us supplies? I don't know. I'm inclined to say... Well, it does have the monastery synergy, I guess. Yeah, alright. We should get a clerk at some point, but it's not really a super high priority for me, I don't think. I guess I can take one here. And yeah, now we're definitely going to take a highway. If I can get like a 3rd or 4th vampire, I probably will because of the banquet thing. This could be Ghost Town. I think that's reasonable. I'm not at the point where I want to start banqueting for vampire without the monastery in hand. But that will come, I think. Now having it with both the bat and the monastery in hand does make it less appealing, potentially. Guess we'll see what we draw. I'm gonna draw at least 3 anyway. Okay, well, that doesn't matter. I think we just take another vampire here. And at this point, I think I'm willing to Banquet, although I don't have the money for it, and play the bat. Yeah, I guess I'll take a supplies. But I need to start banqueting now. Platinum, huh? I guess one platinum in the deck. Be pretty reasonable. Don't need to. Maybe I don't. Do I banquet here? I think not, but I'm not positive. All right, this turn we're gonna like empty the highways. I think we could take a ghost town. I'm worried about not having enough stuff to trash. Oh, with the bats going into this shuffle. So I think I'm going to banquet for a ghost town. Kind of awkward. Like ideally, I would be taking like an actual draw card, but I guess I could just do it and not worry about having the plus actions. Maybe time to... Oh, we can actually play this Modify His Way to the Mule. There may be time to get rid of it in any case. As a gainer, I don't think it's going to be any better than Empire or whatever. We could also trash the monastery. I guess... Oh, we could modify a copper into like a werewolf. I think I have enough bats I am going to trash the monastery. Ghost town. Maybe I was meant to banquet again. I don't know. In theory, I have enough supplies so I can banquet, but I have to find them. It's not trivial. Okay, so we are going to want to banquet here. We could go directly for... We could... Oh no, we can't banquet for colony. Okay, right. So we want to... It's too bad we didn't draw the modify, I guess. Yeah, maybe it's fine. I think we banquet for platinum. Just having the one platinum in the deck would be pretty helpful. We take a werewolf, and then we can start greening next turn. War did nothing because everything's too cheap. Too bad. If I had one more highway in play, it would have trashed their platinum. We're going to want to get another ghost town this turn. How do they still have so much copper? They do have a monastery, and they do have a vampire. Stand. We could... I want to draw. So modify... I guess we can modify copper into Ghost Town. I obviously didn't need this platinum. Oh well. It'd be hard to buy colonies and still do banquet stuff. Maybe we don't need to. Maybe we end up trashing supplies or something. I don't know. I have another werewolf down there. I think I'm gonna go ahead and take a colony. We can, if we get all 6 of our highways in play, we can vampire for colony, and then we can do banquet. But I'm willing to trash supplies at this point, I think. I mean, the supplies, like the horses are nice, but I think I take one more werewolf. And then we have 3 werewolves and 2 ghost towns in play. We also have the clerk. We could take another ghost town, I guess. We could also potentially have bat trash bat this coming turn. Yeah, the goal is if we get the 6 highways into play, which honestly I didn't even register that how valuable winning this highway split 6-4 was. I mean, I knew I wanted a lot of highways, but hadn't. Oh wait, I guess no, never mind. You only need to get 5. Did I only have 4 highways in? No. Oh, I'm looking at the 10 and I'm like, wait, what? But they had a highway in play. Dirt. Yeah, having 6 highways to get it down to we can trash the modify too, potentially. In fact, that should be fine. There's another highway down here. We obviously don't need the coins from the horses, so it's not like we need to mule them. So let's play the clerk. We're gonna bat. Yeah, I think we're gonna go down to 2 vampires. So we can bat the... Question is, do we want to do the banquet thing? We're gonna have 1 bat next turn. If we bat here, we can bat modify next turn. Yeah, we don't really need to. I think we just take double colony. We can think about banqueting later. I mean, I guess we could take another ghost town. We could banquet for ghost town. Yeah, that seems fine, actually. And then we can keep... Maybe do I bat the horse and keep both bats? I think that is what I'd do. Keep both vampires, rather. And now we've got enough, we can just like triple colony or something. If you were to hex me again, supplies is probably what I would want to... There you go. Locusts. Turns into nothing. That's okay. I can deal with that. So here we trash 1 copper, we leave the other one for the other bat. Go ahead and just buy a colony. Colony. In a colony. Maybe we're meant to trash both coppers now. Okay, well, I think that, I mean, having that 6-4 highway split I think having the 6-4 highway split was was good, but I actually think, like, so even in the world where we split the highways 5-5, I think having the extra vampires was still going to be a difference maker, because being able to gain ghost towns and werewolves and not have to buy them meant that I could actually build some semblance of deck control. And it was like awkward to do it with the need to, trash at the bat, but I think it was ultimately fine. So, like, obviously it made a big difference to have the 6 highways, for both because you could gain colonies directly with vampire, and for just, like, the opponent having a harder time affording colony and that sort of thing. But yeah, I think the extra vampires were really the thing that made that come together. So yeah. So we'll advance to the next round. I'm going to be traveling for like 10 days starting this weekend, so it'll probably be a while unless my next round opponent is determined very quickly and we can play like tomorrow. But either way, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.